Today we are talking about the causes of gout, and this presentation is brought to you by www.goutreliefforyou.info. Now, before we start talking about the specific causes of gout, I want to talk about the condition of gout in general. What is gout? I think a lot of us have heard of it before, but not everyone knows exactly what the condition is. And what happens when someone is experiencing gout is there is an inflammation and just a strong, intense pain in the joints. Usually the joint that is affected will swell up, it'll turn a little bit red, and it's hot to the touch. And many patients do report very high levels of pain associated with this condition. And it usually starts because there are high levels of uric acid in the body. The body isn't able to get rid of that uric acid, and so it collects in the joints, and as that uric acid collects, crystals begin to form in the joints. And these crystals, they're very real hard crystals that hurt the person as the joints moved, or even just as they're sitting in there. It causes quite a bit of pain. Usually gout does start in the big toe, just in that joint where the toe is attached to the foot. But it can also happen in other joints. Commonly, it usually starts in the big toe, and then it may spread to other joints as the condition worsens. Or sometimes people experience gout in another joint in the first place, but most people experience it in the big toe first. So if you are experiencing gout anywhere, in any of your joints, it's a good idea to be proactive about trying to take care of those symptoms so that it doesn't spread. We do have some tips for gout cures and relieving gout pain on our website, and that was goutreliefforyou.info. Now, specific causes of gout, these are factors that may bring on a gout attack for someone who's either had gout in the past or who is predispositioned to have a gout attack. Some of these factors include dehydration. Dehydration is a big one because as the fluid levels in your body drops, that uric acid concentration will increase, and so that can cause problems there. The second cause is an injury to a joint. Sometimes if a specific joint is hurt, that uric acid will start to collect in that injured joint, and then the crystals will begin to form, which will become very painful. Another cause of gout is consistent overeating. Some of the foods in our diet contain purines, and those purines can cause that uric acid to increase. And also, it's been said that obese people are more likely to have gout than someone who is more healthy. So the eating habits can play a big factor in gout. And the last cause that we're going to talk about is surgery. That when someone goes in for surgery, many times their body becomes dehydrated because they can't eat or drink before the surgery, and the body's just worn down in general, trying to recover. And so surgery can be a factor that may bring on a gout attack. Now, there are some risk factors for gout. They found that certain types of people are more likely to experience gout attacks, and some of these risk factors include specific medical conditions or medications that a person may be taking, and there's a variety of conditions, so we won't get into that right now, but that may be a factor. Also, heredity. If you have other people in your family who have experienced gout, then you're going to be more likely to have those gout attacks as well. Drinking alcohol can cause gout. High levels of alcohol, or even just drinking alcohol on a regular basis, can cause gout attacks. And I did mention this briefly earlier, but obesity, a person who has excess weight that they're carrying around can be at a higher risk to experience gout symptoms. And then the last risk factors are age and gender. A person who is male is more likely to experience gout than females, although females, their risk factor does increase after menopause. And also age. Usually an older person is more likely to get gout. Gout is very rare in children and younger people. So that gives you just kind of a general overview of the causes of gout and the risk factors of gout. If you're looking for more information about this condition, we do have information about gout home remedies and diets and things like that that you can do to help alleviate these gout symptoms. So check out our website, and that was www.goutreliefforyou.info.